down the road. I thought I see it.
Wait.
I thought it was...
What's been going on? Hold on, I'm watching two videos at once here. So, first of all, I actually decided to, damn, what is it? It's supposed to be a part 3. Sorry about that. Pardon me for my Canadian viewers, eh? But, this is supposed to be part 4 of the incident of, you know, Paul Schmidt's, death or murder, so to speak, since he basically got killed by that Sikh, Stabber, right? Named Inderdeep something. I can't stand that stupid, dirty, kind of feel like, I know this seems a little bit racist, but what he did was sickening. That dirty, Indian, you know, white cnook, eh? That basically, murdered him, a few days ago. And by the way, I was actually watching a video. Well, I was barely watching it by Cartnarks when he went to Spain and Ibiza. Really great channel, by the way. I'm surprised he went all the way in Spain. It's a good channel. I recommend it because he basically sells these people that push their carts on the side or whatever. And I can't believe he traveled that far. Anyway, sorry about that. I know that's not the point of the topic. But I forgot to post part 3 yesterday when I was out from a walk to the 99-cent store. Great video that I did. Probably one of the best ones I did. And I want to actually cover what he basically has done. Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, that was an ad that I cannot... Okay, that's not important right now. Let me just play this first, though, because there's a lot going on in Canada. Actually, yeah, I'm going to play this very quick.
After another random violent attack leading to the loss of life on Toronto's transit system. Hi, I'm Toronto Sun political columnist Brian Lilly. It's a shocking attack that happened over the weekend. Late Saturday, 16-year-old Gabriel Magales just waiting for his
so he's Hispanic, okay.
subway station in Toronto when he was attacked, unprovoked, by 22-year-old Jordan O'Brien Tobin, according to police. O'Brien Tobin's the man that's been arrested.
That's good.
With a long track record of violence.
That's not good.
Mental illness, of drug addiction.
Oh, boy, even worse.
Wandering the streets, apparently able to stab and kill an innocent 16-year-old boy he had no prior interactions with. That's a good question for the Justice of the Peace that, according to sources released, O'Brien...
So not only what has happened in Toronto, but in Vancouver, what is going on with, oh, Canada? I'm wondering why all of these murders that keep happening out of nowhere, right? I mean, in the big maple leaf up north of us, so to speak, this is ridiculous. So, just to read this recap, right, and my battery is dying because it's at 25%, so let me actually charge this up. And for the ones that basically have viewed the other 2 videos, because I want to censor it since it's really graphic, and I just want to actually, just show my kind-heartedness for basically Paul's wife and his daughter that had to go through that. It's sickening, and it's really graphic. Like, it will be something that you see on the dark web, right? If I can actually charge this up. So let me actually bring this in. Alex Bodger, such a stupid name, by the way, who filmed a man dying outside a Vancouver Starbucks store over the weekend, explained what was going on in his mind after witnessing the incident. Photo by BrownboiiTV on Twitter, right? Because basically, Bonjou, such a stupid name if you actually ask me, because he's white. That's one thing. He's white Canadian, eh? I don't know why he has that username, but that's supposed to be his TikTok, which I basically have shown from the first video, I think, if I actually remembered, and part 3, which is on private right now. I basically did a video of me reacted to his stupid TikToks, because they probably have been deleted by now. I have not checked yet, because I did not refresh the page, right? And this to actually give you, if I can actually open up one of the TikToks, right? This is supposed to be... I deeply apologize. I might need to turn off the light in the background. Hold on, let me actually do that right quick, because there's enough light in here. So, if I can just open this up, because my MacBook is really sluggish, if you definitely cannot tell, right? This is supposed to be the video that he basically posted, right? And a lot of the videos he has done was basically him trying to flirt with girls, Indian girls, However, though, he also done it to Indian boys as well, and wanting to basically touch them. I think that's what he did in a couple of his videos, which is considered as sexual harassment. I think I get sexual harassment and assault mixed up, because assault is when you like touching them in a like sexual matter, right? Kind of like if you're grooming them, and then sexual harassment. They're similar, right? If I actually can say that. And also basically shutting out in the mall in Hindi from some weird girl named Herline or so. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know why he actually does this, right? But this is what he actually does in his TikTok, right? Just want to do a recap before I refresh this, right? And he definitely gets a lot of views for this. So, and not to mention, he pranks his Punjabis, right? I would consider them as Indian, because they are from India, but basically in the state they're in, they're Punjabi, right? If I actually got that correct. So, I want to bring this up, right? Of the video that, of him explaining why he did this. And believe it or not, it was taken... the time that the incident of Paul Schmidt's murder was at 5:40. I thought it was like around like 2:30 or something. It was like in broad daylight. I'm surprised that... I know Vancouver is more up north, but I thought it would be dark by then. It's crazy. Let me just find the video, right? And this is by... Oh. So he does have a Twitter. Okay, I only found his TikTok, right? Like, Dion, can you believe that? I cannot believe it at all, right? Because it says here, BrownboiiTV. I thought someone else actually linked it. But he put a hashtag update, all capitalized. Canadian influencer, Gra Pakura. I'm guessing that's his nickname for some odd reason, right? Because I thought it means, like, you know, down there, Pakura, right? Comes out with a video explaining what was going through his mind during hashtag Vancouver Starbucks stabbing, right? Mind-blowing, I think. So let me actually just play this. This is ridiculous. I mean, he needs to apologize for what he did.
Starbucks stabbing time.
Okay, he sounds really uneducated. That's one thing. He does not... He must have an IQ of negative 33, right? I mean, his brain must be like ice cold, like the Calgary renters. It's ridiculous.
I'm walking down the road. I thought I see a street fight. I thought it was just...
I didn't see a street fight. Oh, shut the hell goes up, eh? Jeez. You darn... Oh, I wanna make a comment on his appearance. I'll do that afterwards.
Street fight, right? So I start running over there. I start videotaping. And I see some blood. And so I just thought maybe, like, there was a bloody nose or something. My brain wasn't really allowing me to believe what just happened.
Okay, let me just put it on pause. Your brain couldn't react on what's happening. Well, the thing is, Alex, right? You're being like a damn, like... I forget what cnook means. I mean, I wonder if that's like a bad Canadian word, because I only want to learn Canadian English, even though there's no such thing, but I know they got their own words, right? Like A and... Well, that's one thing I like to say, right? The thing is, you're acting like a darn white maple leaf, right? I mean, I can't explain it. You're acting like a, you know, like for snowflake, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop with the accents things, because I gotta concentrate on this. I just want to, you know, lighten this bleak topic up. The thing is, you were filming. Okay, the man was dying. You saw a pot of blood, and you're saying it said on here on in quotations, right? By Alex Bodger, who goes by whatever that name is, right? Basically, captured on camera the stabbing and took a selfie. Yeah, that's what he did, by the way, next to the victim's body and filmed himself. So, recorded and filmed, whatever, right? Whatever term you want to use. Smiling in disbelief. He did smile, by the way. I want to put my braces on because it is bright and I just like showing them off in my videos. Let me actually do that very quick. Right? And I gotta clean that, by the way. And I'm supposed to be wearing them, but I'm too lazy to do that. Okay? They're Invisalign, by the way. Basically, just to read the quote. This I'm not gonna censor this. This motherfucker just died, bro. He just died, bro. Holy fuck. That's what you acted. Honestly. You know, just to read this, right? This motherfucker just died, bro. He just died, bro. Holy fuck. You know what? It's incredible how people act like this, honestly. Like, for me, you know, with my autistic brain, I do, like, show, like, my feelings differently. I do show, like, in a really caring way. It's just that my reactions kick in late. And just to bring in more detail, because I did another video kind of related to this topic as well, I basically have witnessed, a fire department, right? 2 fire department trucks, right? Well, in an ambulance. But they didn't have the sirens, right? And they actually came in front of our house, and I cried when, well, I basically kind of broken down a little bit afterwards when I saw, I guess one of our neighbors being in a lift. It's supposed to be a stretcher, but I like to call it a lift. Not mistake it for my viewers in England, for my lasses, August lads, right? Yeah, I got it reversed. For elevator, right? Basically, he was being left up in the ambulance, and he was taken to, I'm guessing, near Boston Hospital, because that's nearby. And as someone that has been to 2 hospitals himself, not to mention there's like a Netflix series called like Emergency ER, I think. It's supposed to be Emergency in New York City, about people that work in basically the hospital field, right? Or the medical field, if that makes sense. It's just really traumatizing. It is. I mean, hearing sirens and seeing people like that, I mean, I try not to show much emotion because I don't want to give like a reaction to having people panic. And if I were in that situation, seeing someone dying, I don't want to overreact, right? Or at least I'm training my brain to not overreact. And basically, that's how he basically acted, right? Like, he's smiling. Like, for me personally, I would be in shock, right? I would be in silence, and my brain would take some time to tell me, like, Dion, this is what happened. Like, can you believe this? And no, I can't. And then next you know, my emotions would kick in later, or I'll get frustrated, I probably would have some tears running down my bony cheeks, right? Because it'll take some time. Maybe because, you know, just because someone doesn't show emotion doesn't mean that they're careless, right? We're all different, right? And for me, I have PTSD, so that's probably why I'm kind of numb to all of this. I'm just laughing because this is ridiculous. It is. Honestly. Let me continue.
And I knew he was dead. But at this
Okay, you knew he was dead, yet you decided to film him dying. You're doing this for views, eh? You stupid white maple cnook. Okay, I just came out of nowhere. I apologize for my Canadian viewers, eh? You literally are being like a darn Ezekiel, okay? Literally, for anyone that's Canadian, I'm sure you know what character I'm talking about, right? And you basically wanted to actually have your shot in the spotlight because, oh, you know what? I saw a dead body. It's so cool. Really, I don't understand it. I just don't. You know what? I don't know. He needs to be eliminated from social media. Okay, let me continue. I deeply apologize.
Alright, so like, this is my first time ever experiencing this, right? So like, my brain's just like, he's dead, like, and so I just started screaming because I don't know what the fuck else to do. The murderer is standing right there. All that's going through my head is like, holy fuck, I'm standing right here screaming he's dead while the murderer is right there. What if he comes at me and fucking kills me?
Well, maybe you should probably... Yeah, I don't know how to react to this. I don't. The thing is, since no one was there when Paul was dying, right? You know that little fat, let's call him Fat Frank, right? That Fat Frank that was sitting on drinking his coffee, thank you, right? Like, worst person at Starbucks ever. Literally just drinking his coffee and not even, I'm not sure if he had a cell phone. Even if he didn't have a cell phone, he could at least scream for help and being on the man's side as basically the killer, right? Inderdeep, right? I mean, I swear he's definitely going to be deep in prison, if you actually ask me. Inside his damn Sikh heart, I'm sure of it, right? And basically just, you know, like holding his hand, or at least maybe like, at least trying to, I don't know, right? If I ever witnessed a dead body, which I almost did once, I was just, how could I explain this? Like I told my brother, I think that was on part 3. I forgot what video it was, unless I posted it already. The thing is that, yeah, I did post it. I used my scarf, right? This is basically the sweat towel that I use when I go for my long walks, right? The thing is, I would use it, like, just pretend this is my scarf. The man was, he had his head down, well, not like this, but in the back. And I used my scarf, right, excuse me, as basically a cushion, so that it could at least maybe like adjust maybe the brain trauma, I guess, because he really got hit, and I figured, well, he's lying on the hard concrete, and I'm thinking that would bring more basically physical damage of his body, right? Even though he just got, but I mean, how can I explain this? When you get run over, you may either just land on your stomach, or you may, would hit your damn, human skull on the ground, aka concrete, right? Or sidewalk, which is concrete, right? Or asphalt, if that actually can call it that, because that's what actually happened when we lived in our old townhouse. And basically, this is to at least maybe like ease the trauma so that, he probably won't feel more pain. At least, just to like cushion it before the ambulance actually arrived. I don't know. That's just like a way, to maybe like ease the pain. I don't know, right? It's just to like cushion like, the trauma, the brain trauma that actually makes sense. I can't explain it, right? But that's basically when we lived in a townhouse ages ago. Let me check out these braces. I know, it sounds like I'm wearing a retainer, right? Which it kind of is. It's just, an invisible retainer, right? So let me just continue with this, and plus it makes my voice sound much deeper. My voice is high-pitched. It's just depending on my mood.
But I'm in so much shock. I'm just standing there doing this. And then I had what I thought was the most controversial thought of my life, which it was controversial, where I'm going to say Satsi Kesanias.
Wait, what? Okay, he's Canadian, right? He needs to, okay, if his official language is English, he needs to talk like he's speaking English properly. I don't understand it. I mean, how even French speakers could talk much more clear than this, eh? Je ne sais pas, oh my goodness. Just, see que, imbécile, la consonne, or la gueule, honestly.
But the motherfucker just, that part, like, that smile on my face, I was out of uncomfort. I was so uncomfortable, I didn't know what just happened, like.
You were not uncomfortable, you were enjoying seeing a dead body, eh? You were enjoying to see, how would I say this in Canadian French, right? Because I kind of talk French differently, because I know, I kind of like talk my own French, because it's a way for me to speak the language better, right? You basically see it, I forgot to say in man is French, it's l'homme, right? L'homme, l'homme de club mort, right? Basically a dead man's body. And literally, you were filming it and saying, he's dead, bro, he's dead. I hate that word, by the way. I do not like it. I don't like it. Tichistem bro. I do not like that word. Tichistem bro. I hate that word. I do. I don't know why. It's just a trigger for me. Maybe because I got threatened by someone because they looked at me as like a black boy, right? La gala de la Noel. Where we used to live in our old townhouse, when I was walking into the store, he basically got like he was like kind of being like a little bit like he's giving me like a threat verbally, because I was just curious to look around the store, and I looked at him for like maybe like 5 seconds because I was curious maybe how he dressed, and he said, "Don't look at me, bro," or something. I still remember that incident. It kind of messes me up a little bit. Some people are a little bit messed up in the brain because they may look at you. Like, I would get uncomfortable, but I won't like threaten them. Unless they probably come up to me, depending on their body language, I'd be asking, "Is there a problem?" Something like that, if that actually makes sense. Let me just continue. And my brain is at, 50%. Okay. I mean,
That's
cons.
why always in uncomfortable situations, I put a little bit of a smile on my face, And
I don't think I can watch anymore. I can't. The way he talks, it's ridiculous. I don't understand it. Literally, it's just, this boy, his head is shaved. He's just doing this because, yeah, I basically got caught filming a dead man's body, right? Or a dead father's body. And literally, like, the way, like, he talks, it kind of reminds me of those pranksters on YouTube. Not to mention, the one named Kendall Joseph, he basically had a thumbnail with my face in it, with an old selfie. I'm flattered, yet I'm a little bit kind of disturbed, because I don't know why you actually have a picture of me on there. I mean, yeah, it's probably up on the internet, but if it's probably some false rumors, then I would be really uncomfortable, right? And not to mention, he basically does some awful pranks, especially the luggage prank when he put an innocent middle-aged white man in jail, right? Because he's black and he's seen as innocent. Perfectly correct. That's ridiculous. And the funny thing is, he posts the same stuff. I don't understand this. Je ne sais pas l'homme. I don't understand this at all, right? He has 13 followers. It just helps. He's following 3 people, eh? And why is there like 6 images with his face on it that are exactly this? Sorry about that. That's I deeply apologize. You just saw that. The answer right. Accidents happen. That's basically the, you know, Paul that died, right? I'm not showing it, by the way. But what I don't get, I'm looking at his Twitter right now. Why? You know, pourquoi? Why would you? It's really graphic. I deeply apologize you had to see that. I don't want to censor this because I'm not showing the video of the incident. Literally, let me just play this once more, okay?
Bro, holy fuck. Bro. He just died, bro. Holy fuck. Bro. He just died, bro. Holy fuck.
Look at his face afterwards.
Bro.
See, the way, how can I explain this? He's kind of like smiling, and he's kind of like an excitement, if that actually makes sense, because he's witnessing like a tragic event that should have never happened in his Maple Nation, right? If that actually makes sense. If you see right here, right, that's where you see the little bit of blood in the background, including that damn man, that fat Frank that's drinking his coffee, I'm sure. See that? He's smiling, right? Literally, he's happy that he's seeing a dead body. Literally. You know, I mean, I'm just like stressed off right now because I don't get why people do this. I don't. And plus, this is like a basic human reaction. Like, you're shocked at what's going on, right? Like how people laugh before something tragic happens, or you're really upset, or something like that, or you're like, you find us appalling or unbelievable, especially unbelievable. You just can't help it. And he does the same thing over and over and over. Like, if I would put this on pause, right? Just look at my hands here. Okay? Okay, I think this is the video.
This motherfucker just
Never mind.
died.
He just posts the same thing over and over and over. I don't know why he does this. And someone just had to make a funny meme out of this by ICHTHYS. Okay? I have this covered, by the way. Point of view. POV. That's what it means. You try to get your morning latte in the 15-minute walkable neighborhood. I don't get why this is funny. I don't. I mean, yeah. See, okay, let me cover this up once again, okay? See this? You see his face? If not, let me turn on the contrast. There you go. Right? Okay, that's not good enough. Let me turn that down more. Now do you see it? You see his weird Ezekiel shark teeth face showing up? Right? I swear, if he was in Sharknado, I wouldn't be surprised. His teeth is probably sharper than the sharks. I bet he probably would just, I don't know. He probably, I don't know at this point. Honestly, I just call him a psychopath because he basically looks like one. I wouldn't be surprised he gets teeth marks on someone that would be dying if he was out of their stomach. Like, you know, from Sharknado, one of my mother's favorite, worst sci-fi movies of all time. It's really awful. The graphics are... My mother loves the movies, by the way, because it's so funny, it's horrible. So horrible, it's hilarious. That's what I meant. So, once again, he made another video. Oh, so this one's different. Leaked video shows Canadian influencer who filmed, #Vancouver, Starbucks stabbing, explaining to friend... What friend? What? C'est ce qui la gang. Seriously? Why? Okay, they spelled victim wrong. Victim is 2 I's. It's no O's, right? Yes, I'm the grammar teacher, okay? Deserve to be stabbed. And the video is a minute and a half long. My brother's dying. It's at basically, it's at 11% right now. I deeply apologize. Damn it, and this stupid case. Okay, let me just play this.
If it's a Sunday and I'm on a street where I just heard 1 month ago there was somebody who got stabbed by machetes and all this stuff, and I'm just standing there hitting my vape, and you're like, oh, don't hit your vape. Oh, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you? And then you just come walking up to me super randomly on this street where all this fucked up shit happens. Man, if I'm not on probation or anything like that, you might get stabbed. That's just how it is, especially a brown boy. The only time I have ever heard of somebody
White boy.
getting stabbed in the lower mainland.
Or in a, français, légal du blanc.
Of people that I know, it was always a brown boy. It was always a brown boy. Come on. And like, it's all his fault, and now y'all are coming at me because I took a video.
Yeah, because you basically saying he died, bro. He died, bro, and you're smiling. You Canadian imbecile. Honestly, I don't understand this. You know what? It's so funny because I know Canada is a Commonwealth country. I wouldn't be surprised if you would see the Queen of England, right? That basically have died a while back. I forgot how long it's been, right? Even though I understand, like, for people my skin color in the Caribbean or even in India, basically do not or are kind of happy that she's dead, which I understand because of how she would mistreat these other countries, right? You know, because of how they were slaves and they were seen as lesser humans, which is understandable. I wouldn't be surprised if you say, the Queen died, bro, the Queen died, bro, something like that, right? It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm only saying that word, okay? Because I wanted to actually, not the word tease, but roast him, right? I understand it, like, okay, if you see a dead body, right? I don't know how to explain this. It depends on the context. If you basically are in shock, or maybe someone that you know, or I don't know. Like, what happened to me in a car accident, I am, like, in deep concern and hoping he's doing okay, and basically talking about what has happened, especially the girl that told me that he basically got hit. It's wrong, right? I mean, trust me. I mean, after that night, I kind of, like, when I left, okay, I think almost broken down, but not too much, I think. I don't remember, right? I was upset, absolutely. Right? I mean, hearing the screaming out, like, as I mentioned before, my reactions kick in late, right? It's like if Luffy gets maybe, like, chomped by Oolong's teeth, he may not feel anything until 5 minutes later, he will scream, ah! Like that, right? You know, it's something like that that actually makes sense. I just probably don't want to show it on camera, I guess. I don't know. But basically for him, though, he gets a thrill out of it. And I don't understand it. I really don't. Not to mention harassing, Indians? You know, I know Canada, they're one of the countries, they have one of the highest Indian populations, and Sikhs, which is really impressive. Another, geo fact, out here in Arizona, I remember looking this up, I could be wrong, 2% of our population is Hindu. Which is pretty nice, honestly, because I love Indians, I do. I mean, I'm sure you know why, right? Well, the yoga thing, that's one thing, plus with Bodge, that man at Walmart that I knew, but Indians are really sweet, plus I took yoga, and I do get curious about, like, Hinduism and all that stuff. I mean, it's awful that the Indians you will see that are really sexual and would basically mistreat women. Those are the ones I do not respect for, right? I don't. I really don't. So, for him to actually act like that, and saying, oh, I love you, and basically being a little bit touchy, I don't care what sex, if you are a boy yourself, or especially a girl, I would be really uncomfortable. Honestly, I don't like to make anyone uncomfortable. I know. And by the way, my brother, he wasn't like really, well, he was, okay, how am I going to say this? He wasn't, the reason I didn't show the video in the beginning, it was just like a random topic, right, about like self-body image and nudes. Right, of like women and how they feel insecure about their bodies, just because, well, he was just like in his Marvel shirt and his shorts, right? So, you know, because he wasn't like dressed at first, and then when we do it, like, a little topic, you know, that it'd be, like, appropriate to, you know, like, showing, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, right? This basically, like, you know, only, like, from this side, whatever. Plus, I had my Irish shirt tucked by accident, so that looked a little bit weird, but, yeah, I don't like to show my body, like, me being in tucked outfits, but, so I'm rambling here, I am, but what I'm just trying to say is, I don't know, okay, this boy is ridiculous, period. I don't know what to say, he's a Canadian maple mistakey. Barry's dying. It's at 10%.